Hello and welcome back to Return to Monkey Island. We're gonna keep playing. I'm gonna go pretty much straight to the forest. I don't know what the fastest way to the map is from here. Just gonna go this way. So yeah, we're gonna go to the forest. We have the map, we can get the mop handle, and then we also bought the shrunken head from, what's its face, right? Yeah, we got the shrunken head. So that should have the mop head. I was also thinking like that could be mop head, that could be mop head, that could be a mop head. But that seems the most mop-heady one that we have. So let's go to the forest, use our handy-dandy map, and get to where we're going. Deep dark forest. And let's get the first couple of instructions out. For these, I'm just gonna do C and P for carnivorous plant or purple flower. So C, P. That's where we're living. C, P, C. C, C, M, C, 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 P, C, 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 M, C, C. I'm going to do this relatively silently so that I don't forget it. C, 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 M, C, C. And that should be it. Perfect. Oh, it's a tiny deer.
There's a welcoming committee. Wow. The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Yeah, sure is. Anything else? Little tiny hedgehogs. Oh, they're so cute.
Hey, little fella.
Frisky squirrel. Okay, let's.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the
let's
rare
just
endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Hack off a branch. He's gonna hurt himself. He's definitely about to hurt himself. Or not. That sounds more reasonable. Oh god, did we ruin the whole darn tree? What did you do, Guybrush? What did you do? Just destroy an ecosystem? Oh. Yeah, consider the stump.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. Hey, little deer. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this place forever.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Yep. And he's out. Okay, let's... Okay, we need to find this freaking museum. That's oh, no, that's the governor's mansion. I saw M and I got excited. First off, let's just combine these two. Let's admire the mop handle.
I carved it myself.
You did so good.
I made him up.
Alright, we got him up. We're good to go.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Okay, now we need to figure out what the heck is this museum? What are we talking about here? Maybe it's in the governor's mansion. Maybe it's that top floor. That's my next guess. Oh, it still says I'd better stay out of here.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay, maybe going into the governor's bedroom is not the answer. Shocking. Shocking as it may be. I mean, check the streets again. Or it could be the, so that's definitely jail. It's definitely a church. Just see the silhouettes. That could be something. We'll talk to Whitey again.
Note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories.
Yeah.
But cash would have been better.
Hello.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Okay. I'll just try. Nothing has happened. at the alley again. That terrifying Stan clown poster.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Oh, trivia card! Yeah! What is the Laship cat's name? We haven't met the Laship. I don't wanna. This is not old Monkey Island trivia. This is new Monkey Island trivia, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should know it. Stuck closed. See, yeah, this is when adventure games.
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking.
Yeah, when adventure games give me a knife, I just want to use the knife on everything. It's like it's fucking Space Quest 5 and that laser cutter. It's just pure evil. Pure evil. I had no choice but to use the laser cutter on everything. It's a laser cutter. Like, what else is gonna happen? Is there a museum contacts? I just want to make sure I'm not like missing a major building before I assume that I've like. Oh,
It'll be my ship soon enough.
okay. I just wanted to observe.
Wanted. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons who destroyed the historic mop tree. I'll keep an eye out for them.
I can check in with the. I'm gonna check in with the cook again. Because he might be done with his recipeing. He also might have an opinion on the horrible thing I did to the mop tree.
Busy?
Yep.
Thank you.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur.
So he's still working.
Ingredients in.
Let's see what the pirate
Are you
leaders
sure
have to
I
say.
can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got? Exactly.
Well, I do solve lots of puzzles with my amazing wits. Great sense of humor, long walks on the beach, from river for 10
I
minutes.
can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Alright, he has nothing new. I'm going to assume that Loom has nothing new. Oh, they're drinking like a, bucket. A bucket of booze. Scorpion Bowl, that's the name I'm trying to think of. We've got Wally's maps. What was this?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
This was nothing. And we have the church where I stopped Elaine from getting married. Whitey's doing some things.
Things are not what they seem.
Go back to jail. Where did Otis go?
Hey, kid.
Hi, Stan. I'm just gonna go. Okay, what was that?
Hey, kid. Hot diggity, what a day, huh?
Oh, it's that. It's always that. Indeed. And that's not anything. Just double checking. I am officially lost.
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price.
Okay. Tag?
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Can I have them? Do I need a dress? Just keep looking at things in
My
here.
merchandise is top shelf.
Can't
Oh,
you
you.
at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
Alright, let's look at all the bottles.
Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Okay, no sticky bottles for
Not very practical.
you.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the eye patch. Let's go through all
Your
these.
sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
I just love that she's going out of business because kids are too punk.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Okay.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
Yeah, let's go in the
More
eye
about
patch.
this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name?
Oh, yeah.
It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Let's see if this
Dark
goes anywhere.
magic is not your path, Guybrush.
Okay, that does not go anywhere.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Okie doke. Well, bye then, Miss Voodoo Lady. You have told me again. Well, you told me that the museum is on Melee Island. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. You know? This is odd. Odd indeed. And the hint book is a humming at me, but hint book. I still feel like I'm missing something obvious. Alright, I'm gonna wander until I figure it out. Be right back. Oh, what did I just do? Hold on.
Hey, watch it!
What? Whoa, hey. What? What did I just pick up? I think it said something like pick up the twine cord. And then something happened. And then something went through that window.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
What just happened? I accidentally clicked on it. Oh, the doormat says a vast. That's nice. What just happened?
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
You can go to all the different places on the map. Even though they like don't have anything.
This was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old
That's
tentpole
nice.
holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
It's true. This is where Meat Hook was.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island.
That's a shame.
It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Impossible to get over there. Alright, that was interesting.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Oh, did I just find the museum? I went to the forest again, and there's, yep, the Museum of Pirate Lore. Beautiful, beautiful.
Museum of Pirate Lore.
Okay. It's like, there was that time, I think it was Monkey Island, it might have been Monkey Island 1, where they put you like shoot yourself in the cannon off into the island. And it took me like, there was an entire video where I didn't realize that there was like an entire rest of the island.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Yeah, until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Oh yeah, this used to be
Once upon a time,
careless.
I won a t-shirt right
That's
here
right.
on the front lawn.
Sorry, I have a cat.
Hi
He's
there.
not in frame. Please see all of my other videos to see my
Museum of
cats.
Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Nice to meet you, Conrad.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Cool. This is gonna be a big place to explore.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Oh, it's like a real person. Okay.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word
Plunder
of it. But it
Bunny.
was touching.
Thanks a lot. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Not me. I'm not gonna steal
It's a
anything
working
from
parrot.
this
I
museum.
shouldn't bother it. What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Are you really supposed to be trying them
Eye
on?
patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
All right. Okay. Hey.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
I got so excited when I figured that out too.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Well, I know how to.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
I need another monocle.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
There's so much here. Yeah, that was really annoying. Cause that was like getting the fake grog, and they mentioned it once in a conversation that you had like in the first 10 minutes and they never talked about it again, versus this game where they tell you a lot of things a lot.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
I believe you do. The
How on earth
caps.
do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was
Wait, he has
found
a peg leg.
tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Also find it interesting that when he's, well, now his arm's in front of her, but when he's facing me, his shirt says melee. But when he's facing this direction, his shirt says melee reverse. Like they literally just like mirrored his character, which is funny. Like right there. All right. There's more things to click. Oh, I'm gonna have a look around. I'm gonna click on things first. Click on everything. I'm gonna miss some things.
That's a nice ore.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
No, he was in a rowboat at the beginning of the 3rd game. Never mind. I was like, was he in that coffin at the beginning of the 3rd game?
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Do they have the chicken? It's only a good museum if they also have the chicken. I'm gonna double check that we didn't miss anything else. Storeroom. Oh.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Take that. Do I need water then? Let me look at it.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Okay. How do I make crackers? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Curator Man.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
That's close enough.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro! If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is...
It actually has a lot
Thanks.
of stuff.
It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
old-timey?
You're cool,
Being around it
Conrad.
really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. It's true. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Okay, and now his peg leg showing again. Oh, but there's his, okay, his real leg. Alright, so it seems like I need to get, I think, just the other monocle to get the serial number on that. So they've made it, perhaps, slightly more difficult. Yeah, no, I just didn't see that back there. Alright, Blue Street. There was another monocle there last time I was here, so...
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Right, out we go. Thank you, Wally, for the free monocles. Where am I going? I'm going back to the map. I like that the map gives you, like, the shortcuts to High Street and Low Street or whatever, but then it doesn't give you a shortcut back to the map. Oh, but I can go straight to the museum now. That's nice. I know that my double clicking is very loud. Alright. I'm gonna combine the monocles.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
That's my logic.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Parrot doesn't care. And back to the locksmith. Doop doo doop doop doo. Where's she at? She's on Low Street. She's on High Street. Right there.
Welcome back.
Hiya.
Glad to be a customer. Here is a serial number.
Can you make me a key from this serial
I should
number?
read the serial
Sure.
numbers. I
This will be for
forgot.
a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
About stamps. The serial numbers are probably quality jokes.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
What if can I give her the cracker mix?
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
So now I have some crackers and a key. So am I good? Can I just steal the eye patch now? I'm not gonna... If this is the last thing I need, then I'm not gonna like board the ship this time. I think I'm gonna stop right before I board. I do need to take the eye patch back to... What's her face?
I've got enough to last me.
I have plenty of crackers. Okay, so while he's eating, I can grab the key to this and steal the eye patch. And then just get out of here. That was easy enough. Can I go into her bedroom now? Oh, who's that?
You expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
There's so many keys.
Look, Carla, we'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
His safe with the 5 keys.
Put a requirement on ships
Her?
traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Alright, let me actually, while I'm here, go to the mansion. Okay. Double checking that they weren't there. Voodoo Lady eye patch time. This is actually going to be slightly faster. Much faster. I have to try on the eye patch.
Classic and subtle. Like me.
Just like
but
you.
I don't need to be wearing this right now.
You're a cool guy, Guybrush.
Can you fix this?
Ooh, I can compliment her chair.
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. See what I can do.
Do you want this weird picture of the Pillsbury Doughboy? No. Do you want this creepy dog? Alright. I'm sure something will pop up. What's my to-do? Quartermaster, get a bite of 1,000 needles for the Voodoo Lady. So all I know anything about it? Wally knows everything about everything.
Hey, Wally. So the lookout is still kicking?
Yep.
Cool, thanks, Wally.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
Glad I did that. Alright, who would know the bite of 1,000 needles? Who would know about that? You know who would know? Whitey Bones.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Literally the 2 keys in my inventory are not gold. It's a good snicker.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Like there's like 1,000 stitches? I don't know.
It's hopeless. Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Interesting. Okay. I have a business card. Who needs their genius publicized?
Hey, kid.
Spam?
Music just makes you want to tap your feet, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. It's nice that it tells me that things don't combine. Just gotta double check things, you know? Knife is the most likely to combine with anything. Bite of 1,000 needles. Excuse me. See if the cook's done doing his thing.
Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
Busy?
Yep.
Alright.
No.
It's weird because they've been like super obvious about like every other thing I need to do, and now they're suddenly like,
Hi again.
here's a very
Been at this
vague
post a
hint.
long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my...
And that's helpful for being a look?
There's hardly ever anything to see anyway. Welcome to Melee Island!
Thanks.
Thanks, friend. Alright, I'm gonna go to the governor's mansion again, because that seems to be where they were hinting at the most of things happening. Talk to the governor.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
Yeah. Better stay out of there. Dang it. Every time I leave the mansion. Every gosh darn time. She said that she wouldn't elaborate. Oh, I have to impressive chair her.
I've been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too.
She had something else.
Never mind.
I never do.
I think she said that in the second game. I forget. Sounds familiar. Wait. Oh, that was the chest. Had 2 things to do on it. Well, I started thinking about the bite of 1,000 needles, and I started thinking about hedgehogs and pine trees all have needles, and then I came back here, and now we're here, and now I regret being here, and now I'm gonna leave here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here. That's gonna happen a lot. You're just gonna see my Steam a lot, and you're gonna be able to very easily reverse engineer when I play this game. But I've already told you I'm playing twice on Monday and twice on Tuesday, so today is a video that should be released on Thursday, and I'm playing it on a Tuesday. But I'm just kind of wandering around and seeing if anyone says things. I shouldn't talk to Conrad.
Crossword?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm working on acquisition leads. The museum hasn't got a centerpiece now because someone walked away with my eye patch.
Weird.
I'm not sure how they got past the guard parrot. But rest assured, I'll be beefing up security immediately.
Good idea.
Oh, he's hiring security. Interesting. So I could give his business card to someone who needs security. Like who needs a job as a security person. Good to know. Good to know.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Can I borrow this book?
One book at a time. I only trust you so far.
Alright, I have found what I'm going to say is a lead, which is the autobiography of John Laney, which might have information on how to restore the voodoo to the eye patch. So I am going to try to make some progress on getting the cookbook back. I think that's my motivation right now. As I double click my way across the map. Just wildly flailing. Okay. Take back the cookbook.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Is there anything you do to like speed you up on this
so
then?
Much to do. So much to do.
Crackers. Sponge.
Coming along nicely.
Mop.
Coming along nicely.
Waiter, just bring...
Of course, sir.
Alright, he doesn't want the crackers. And that's about all I got. What about the... No. Not the business card. Sponge. Stuffed animals at the Gunner's Mansion last week. I know, I know. Is there a way I could just like bring food from the kitchen?
Coming along nicely.
Like if I had like something to transport soup and I could give it to the guy. Or put crackers in the soup. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ingredients indeed.
Busy?
Yep.
Let me just think a little bit more on this.
Never complain again.
I think I've hit a good stopping point.
So much to do.
So much to do. Okay, yeah, I think I might call this a good stopping place. No one wants this business card? Fair enough. Not even that guy who might just be wood. Alright, I think I'll call it there then. A little sad because I'm not going to play this for a while because I'm not going to record for like another week, but this is a good start. I think we're almost done with chapter 1. This is the first kind of... I feel like I've actually finally seen all the parts of the island. Because when it was saying museum, I was like, okay, the museum's somewhere. That's not a secret. There's just a museum somewhere. But now this feels like an actual puzzle that I need to figure out. So we'll see how that goes next time I play. So thanks again for watching the video, and I will see you next time we boot up some Return to Monkey Island. Thanks for the animation there, Guybrush. Bye.